Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Breaking Tables. My name is Brian. Tonight's show, we're going to be talking about the Bills versus Lions game. It's preseason. Yes, it was preseason. We get it. But here at Breaking Tables, we love preseason.
It's the mafia, you know I'm rocking with the Bills. It's the mafia, you know I'm rocking with the Bills. It's the mafia, I'm with the Buffalo Bills. It's the mafia, you know I'm rocking with the Bills. Hey, who you reppin'? What's your team? Who you reppin'? What's your team?
Who's that?
You know I'm reppin' for my team. I got that talent on my team. Like a high Jordan Poyer, can you catch it?
We got Tampa Neal in the house.
Like a mask, you're not catching anything. Man,
you got Tommy in the house.
We not scared of any team. Best in the AFC.
We got Dom in the house.
Jerry Hughes will get
this. Yes. Woo, that's some Dom Brown. Hey, Dom Brown, are you guys related? The guy that you sound awfully like the guy who just ripped that up. That is awesome. We're dealing with a famous person here today, Dom Brown. He opened up for everybody. Actually, everybody closed for Dom Brown. That's, I think we can say it like that.
I like that.
Gents, it's Monday. Tampa Neal, how the fuck are you, bro?
Doing awesome, man. I'm got my ready to be what's his name? Tyler Bass. Give me a minute there. Tyler Bass, rare form,
I noticed that you got a little eye black.
From TLC.
You got a little eye black going on there. Isn't it like if it's on the left side, you are how do I politically correct say this? You are homo, and on the other side, you're straight. And if you give them both, you're what is that? Oh no, that's earrings. Never mind.
One's if you're selling, or the other one's if you're buying.
Tommy, what's going on, brother?
Dom Brown is canceled.
Tommy,
you kind of got me like.
That's fine. It's Breaking Tables. We do that all the time, guys. We do that all the time.
I have no response. I was going to say something.
It wouldn't be a show if we did it that way. Guys, we just played our first preseason game. Preseason game 1 is out of the freaking park. We are done. And guess what? We won 16-15. Why? Because Tyler Bass saved that ass. Save that ass.
Oh, yeah, you did, man.
Bass. Can we make a rap song like that? No? All right, I'll stop trying to rhyme.
Yes, good.
Guys, there was a lot of things that we need to talk about this game. But yes, it was only preseason game number 1. I get it. But, it allowed our coaching staff to see which guys that we want to it allows them to strategize in case one guy goes down, who can step up. And this is a great time for those guys, and also a great time to see the diamond in the roughs, the guys that won't make the team next week, or that's going to be cut tomorrow. They're already cut, right? I think we have to get down. Guys. We have to get down to 86 or no 86.
They already did the cut.
We already
did the cuts.
So we got to be 75 or something like that next week. There's going to be more cuts. So next Tuesday, there's going to be another sound of cuts. But we're going to talk about this all tonight, guys. All tonight. Buffalo Bills just winning 16-15. So let's go around the room here. Let's go around the room. I want to go around. I'm going to start with Tampa Neal and work away counterclockwise, clockwise to Tommy, and then Dom. What's the first thing that stood out to you watching this cool victory game 1 of the season, preseason?
Well, I was very impressed with the way the starting defensive line looked. They started off the season quite well. It took all of 2 plays for Greg Russo to get himself his first sack. The secondary defensive line also looked quite well. They were going after the quarterback, and that was exciting to see that. Now, the part that was really good to see, I'll tell you one thing. He bulked himself up quite a bit in the offseason, and Devin Singletary showed that he came ready to play this year.
I was impressed.
Yep.
I was impressed. Absolutely. Tommy, what do you think, man? What's your thoughts sitting there in your cave with all your lights on? Your electrical bill's got to be going crazy with all your little lights and knickknacks you got going around your room.
He's plugged into the neighbor.
Only $250 a month. Yeah. So what I tell you guys, what I tell Bills Mafia, Devin Singletary is our RB1 and should be our RB1. Did you see Matt Breida run? No. Did you see Matt Breida run? Did you see
Yeah,
what
You've
he
been talking about
averaged?
Christian Wade
Did
all
you see
offseason.
what
What
he
you're talking about,
averaged?
Tommy?
Tommy,
Two-
I was
all right,
not
2.7.
impressed. I was
2.7.
not impressed.
You weren't impressed with the 5.6 yards per carry?
No,
Get the hell out
no,
of here.
no. Hold on a minute. I wasn't impressed with Breida. Yes,
Oh,
I agree with
okay.
you 100%. Singletary looked
Yeah, Breida
good.
only averaged
Yeah.
2.7.
Right,
look really
because
good.
and I'm not
Okay,
saying
okay.
Breida's bad. I think Breida can still be used. Like he'll be good for that quick speed, the screen pass. He'll be able to get maybe more yards because he's quicker. But as far as elusive and as far as getting hit after a tackle, man, that Singletary can run right through you, bro. I'm sorry, man. I know everyone says Zach Moss is our power guy, bro. Singletary is just as strong. He's
Zach Moss,
5'7",
goal line.
210 pounds. That's a
10
big
pounds
little
of,
dude.
he gained 10
Yeah,
pounds of
he
weight
built-
this summer.
He built himself up this summer. That's
And
for
he
sure.
looked a little quicker. Bro.
Right? Yes.
He looked
Bouncing
a little
off
quicker.
guys.
Yes.
I mean, you know he has the vision already, but he was efficient. He ran that ball with authority, and and you could tell that his off-season program, whatever the hell he did, it worked.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
100%.
I agree with you, Tommy. Don,
Yeah,
what do you think, bud? What's the first thing that screams out at you preseason one?
I mean, I think Singletary. I think for everyone has to be Singletary. But other than that, like Davis Webb, like he's
right,
pretty good.
dude,
Pretty good.
Davis Webb is like if you ordered Josh Allen off Wish.com, right?
Listen, he might be trade bait.
Very.
Yeah, I mean, some of these players are playing to be, but some of those quarterbacks or definitely playing to like. They can be on another team soon if they keep playing well. Like teams will trade picks. I see Brandon doing that.
I say that with all due respect to Wish.com, obviously, and Davis Webb.
They sponsor the Lakers now, so they do sponsor the Lakers.
Well, fuck Wish.com then. Davis Webb and actually they had an interview today. Josh Allen was talking about Davis Webb, and he said, I think he's got me on the speed. Davis Webb is quick. He looked good. I mean, he doesn't have by any means. This is not Josh Allen should sit the rest of the season. No, but I mean, no. I think what I'm thinking right now. I'll go ahead and address the elephant in the room. I think next game, he's got 2 more games to figure out if he is the number 2 quarterback. Maybe you think he's better than Trubisky, or just Trubisky didn't have enough chances. You didn't see enough things, Dom.
Yeah,
I know you're talking about Davis Webb. Do you think they just open up the playbook for Davis Webb?
No, I mean I get excited just knowing that how I thought of it, just knowing that our third QB was that good. Like it's just insurance. That's how deep we are. That's how deep we are. I don't care who's second or third because as long as Josh Allen stays healthy, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, exactly.
It does not matter.
That's fair enough.
But if something like that happened, like you would want someone that is most similar to that QB in that offense at the time. So he is the most similar one at the time.
Can we call him Josh Allen Jr.?
No, we're not doing that. We're not going to go that hard. No.
Oh, boy.
So we're all in agreement that if you ordered Josh Allen off Wish.com, you'd get Davis Webb. All right.
That's just another cease and desist.
That's another one. See, I said that 4 times. That's going to be fun.
Oh, shit.
I see Chris Richter's out there. The Bears. Actually, we're going to be live this Saturday at 11:30 to do a pregame show live from Coral Springs. It's going to be epic. It's called Lefty's Tavern and Bar or Grill. Lefty's Tavern and Grill, something like that. It's a really nice place. Great food. They have good wings, actually. So that's going to be interesting for y'all gents and whoever's watching. Make sure that you tune in definitely Saturday at 11:30 a.m. for a funny drunk edition of pre-gaming for preseason. So that's just what we do. Okay. They open at 11. We'll be there at 9:00 in the parking lot tailgating. So
hell yes.
And then this time I'll figure out how to set up my system like I did over at Buffalo Bills Backers Miami. It took me forever to figure out that I had one plug that I had to plug into my laptop. Never did it, but Sorry, guys. Back to this game. So my biggest thing, the thing that kind of stood out, long lines with Neil. The defensive line looked solid. Defensive line looked absolutely solid. That running game, where'd that running game go? Nowhere. Okay, it went absolutely nowhere. They stuffed them a lot. They didn't do. I wanted to see the stats. I knew the stats on this one because this show stats really don't matter. But it is interesting to see that how many yards they end up getting for that rush, the rushing game against. Who would they get against us? Can you look that up, Tampa?
It's 100 yards.
Well, they did good in that. They did really good in the fourth quarter against. With the line.
They got 100.
I'm just saying you can't really count that. Yeah.
All right. I'm not going to count that. I want to see the
that
first
was a disaster.
I want to see the first half, but regardless.
All right. So if you take away that, because that long 24-yard run is less than 100. Like that long, other than that.
Exactly.
There you go. There you go.
But the guy that really stood out the most, and you call me a homer, whatever you want to do, Gregory Rousseau. Holy, is this what we're getting into? Is this what we have to prepare for the season? Is Rousseau to watch
he
this
fast.
week in,
week out? The length, the quickness, it was just like it was an effortless. All he did, he put his hands, he just pushed them back. He was so long.
I don't want anybody to say, "Oh, they're playing against back." No, wrong. He's playing against number 7 overall. Number 7 overall. Like he was the right tackle for the fucking team that we played. Now I'm having a brain fart, but his name was the Lions. That's right. Payway something. He was like 7th overall. Right tackle, and he's supposed to be like amazing. And he didn't look amazing last night. I don't know what to call it, but you got 2 rookies against each other, and Gregory Rousseau just looked like the more dominant player. Mm-hmm. He looked like he should have been taken before 7th pick instead of 30th, like he actually did, because that is a number 1, number 2 overall pick kind of move. Your first game playing. Upbeat, quick every time, hitting exactly where he's got to go. So long. He was in the play. He was in contention for sacks, at least probably, I'm thinking about it, every single down. If they didn't get rid of it, you watch the review, the replay of it. Gregory Rousseau was there. Right, Tampa Neal? What do you think about that one?
Man, he was just faster than everybody else against him. And I mean, like Don said, his arm length is ridiculous.
Yeah,
like his length of arm is as long as I am. It's insane.
Wingspan.
So I mean, he reached out and just kind of grabbed Goff and knocked him over. So I mean,
and they're supposed to have one of the better lines in the league. The Lions have one of the probably top 3 offensive lines in the league. That's what every expert's saying out there. Tommy, what do you think?
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. He that was the first overall offensive lineman in the draft. And he is going to be good, no doubt. But Gregory Rousseau, if he played one more season, would have been a top 10 pick, in my opinion, for sure. So we kind of stole him, or we got him. And, bro, he reminds me of Mario Williams. I said that a million times. And I think Jerry Hughes came out and kind of said he needs to watch film on Jerry Hughes because he reminds me of him. Same height, almost the same weight. Bro, if he could be like Mario Williams, bro, we got him.
He looks a little more lean. Yeah, the weight.
He's a little leaner, 30 pounds leaner, but he'll gain weight.
Crazy. Yeah, he will.
He'll gain weight.
Yeah,
he will gain weight.
And he's humble, and the way he's talking in his
good guy, nice
interview conversations, really, really just a cool dude with braces.
Yeah, for sure, for
and
sure.
I said it. Yeah. Any one of us, with or without the braces. Okay.
Oh, yeah, dude. Somebody called him a nerd today on the.
I wouldn't get.
Did you see that?
Put his hands up. I wouldn't get. Put his hand on my head.
Someone called him a nerd today.
Yeah. Did you see the interview? It was like all the defensive linemen, and they were like saying, okay, what do you think about this guy? What do you think about that guy? So they got to Gregory Rousseau, and they're like, one guy said, oh, like long or whatever, or giant, and the other guy goes, nerd. I forget who it was.
He's not saying it to his face. I guarantee you that.
So
no.
I swear to God. I think it was Addison, or it was where do you, bro?
They're asking his teammates what they thought of him.
Yes.
I thought it was just I thought it was like some random we're gonna go ahead and ask
Like they're asking
we're gonna ask the Colts what they thought of.
No,
I mean not the Colts.
Can you imagine the Lions?
The Lions
Nerd,
ask,
right?
hey guys, all right, before you guys all leave tonight, I know that they lost, but what do you guys think about Gregory Rousseau? And they're all like tall, fast, giant nerd. That would be fucked up. That'd be fucked up.
Nerd.
Ass whooping nerd. Exactly, Brett.
Right,
Ass whooping nerd. That's right.
God.
What did Patrick say? Well, then it'll be Attack of the Nerd Buffalo style.
Right.
Did you see who's at practice today?
Yeah, Luke Kuechly.
Luke Kuechly was at practice today. Brandon Bean brought him in.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on that?
Talk to.
They can't hurt.
I'll tell you one thing.
I think it's
eventually
awesome.
He'll probably be a hell of a linebackers coach.
That's, if I'm honestly, guys, if I'm a linebacker, regardless of how many years I play, you know that you got a stud who's got a solid career. Arguably, you could have a conversation or argument saying that he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I don't know.
Borderline.
I don't know the stats on that one, but
it just depends on how they feel about him.
You're gonna take everything that he says, with a grain of salt. And but then again, you look at Ed Reed. We had this conversation before. You were a great player, but will that translate into good coaching? Okay, I don't know. But I know that Luke is definitely smart. He's definitely smart, and he knows, Sean McDermott's system, and he knows what to expect. So I think it's good for the guys, even Tremaine Edmonds, right, Dom?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. His presence out there is just enough. It's enough. Like they they're listening to him. Anything he says, like he's had some Hall of Fame years for sure. Like I remember some years. His career like trickled down like towards the end, but he was always a beast. He was always someone that was like one of the top linebackers. So they have to listen to him, especially the big guys, the Trey Edmonds and Matt Milano.
Guys, what? Back to this game, okay? What did you not like? And you can't say that the commentators and everybody were all talking about Lions 24/7 because that was a given. That was crap. You can't say that.
That was the Lions Network, by the way.
The Lions Network can.
Yeah.
Don't want another FCC violation for this one, so I'm not going to say it. But you can imagine, couldn't you? Oh yeah. So we're not going to say that. But what was one thing that you really did not like about the game? We'll start with Tap and Neil. Let's hear your thoughts on this one, buddy.
Not getting the ball in the end zone. Simple.
Okay, you want to elaborate? Which play are you talking about?
Oh, I mean, there wasn't one specific play. It was they didn't get the ball in the end zone, and that's one thing that they need to do, and they should be practicing to do more. Be honest with you, I'm surprised they used Tyler Bass more in this game than they did. Like instead of going for it more on fourth down.
Right.
This game was very like McDermott used this game as 1,000% practice. He in his mind, he's like, you know what? I know we can throw the ball. We don't need practice on that. So they went out there and they ran the ball a lot until it came down to the end of the game where they're like, well, if we have a shot to try and come back and win this, let's prove we can do it with our four stringers in. And they did.
Yeah. Yes. Right.
So that was probably the only thing was just getting into the end zone more.
Well,
going for a little more on fourth down.
I don't think you can have that argument by saying, well, they should have got in the end zone more, but I understand that McDermott treated it like a practice. It was a practice. It's only preseason. But
they were trying to get in the end zone.
Yeah, it's not like they weren't trying.
No. I see what Neil's saying.
Not going for it more on fourth down. They did 5 punts.
That's fine.
Well, we need to see what Matt Hawk can do.
Yeah.
We need to see what Tyler Bass can do. Remember Tyler Bass? After like week 3, we were like done with Tyler Bass. We're like, Bass is ass. Now Bass saves that ass. Just saying. But I get what you're saying too, Tam and Neil. All right, fair enough. Tommy, what's your go-to for what you did not like this past Friday?
This is the easiest one. Bobby Hart.
No,
offensive line.
I mean, that one.
He was god awful. But we're in a really and we'll get to that later maybe, but bro, offensive line is worrying me. That is really worrying me because Deion Dawkins now he came out saying he is so far behind. That is a problem.
Yeah, what does that mean? Hold up. Wait, I got to ask, what does that mean? I know we'll get back to this topic, but what does that mean? Like, is he out of shape? Is he not?
I think he's out of shape. That means he's out of shape. 100%. That has to be, bro. He's out of shape and he probably can't keep up. He's probably missing blocks. Who knows?
That's all I read. When he said that, he's weeks behind. He's out of shape. That's I mean, I'm sorry. I love Deion Dawkins. He's a great player.
You better be after practice putting the work in, man.
Guys,
got 4 weeks away.
This time next month, we're gonna be finished with our first game. So that means that it's time to buckle up because this is it. This is it. And either you want to be on board.
The fact that we didn't cut Bobby Hart is concerning.
Hey, Tommy hates Bobby Hart.
He should have been the first cut. He played that bad. I think he was the worst player on both teams. Like he stood out to me as the worst goddamn player. The worst. Now, as far as what you were saying, Tampa Neal, I wish they kicked field goals all fucking game because Tyler Bass and Matt Hawk, it just goes to show you, look at the Bass kicks. They were dead center. Look at Bass kicks last year. They were like to the right a little bit, to the left. It was because Bojo, which I like, but he was a bad holder. Laces in, ball down. He couldn't control the ball right away. I think they're testing it with Matt Hawk and him, and it's worked out perfect. That was beautiful to see, man. Perfect kick. None of those kicks were like, bro, they were fucking dead on. 50 yards, dead on.
Last season, they down the middle too. Like, down the middle. Like, it wasn't straying. It wasn't a straying to left or right, like you just said. Yeah, I agree with you, man.
Right.
That's awesome. Don Brown, what do you think? What stood out to you about what you didn't like about this game?
I didn't like
besides Bobby Hart.
No, I honestly didn't like that the team didn't have Star out there. The Star didn't play, and they didn't have a real reason. They said that because he was playing so good in practice, or something like that was their reason.
Star Latuile,
yeah, he didn't. They said he was playing good in practice. That's one of the reasons why. And it's like now he's been off. He hasn't been on the field in 2 years almost, really. So I wanted to see him out there.
Are you going to give the same courtesy to Deion Dawkins when he gets back from COVID? Is you going to? No, you're Deion Dawkins.
He ain't going to play in preseason. I don't see it happening. He ain't playing this weekend.
No, you don't think so?
No, bro.
He's cleared. He's cleared.
He's so far behind.
Why would he not play?
His ass in there.
Yeah,
he is going to play this. He's going to play Saturday. I don't see him not playing. I'm sorry, I don't.
If he's in that bad a shape, he could get hurt, and that's up to the coach to put him in or not. I'm just saying, like if he's in that bad a condition, they won't put it. I wouldn't want him
in the fourth quarter. How about fourth quarter? You get hurt in the fourth quarter.
They're not throwing Deion in the fourth quarter, bro. I think if you see him,
he has a better shot of getting hurt in the fourth quarter because he's playing against people that
sloppy.
They don't care.
It's sloppier football.
Like Tim Tebow, who's like just
he had an amazing block.
I would honestly rather have. I would rather have Tim Tebow blocking for Josh Allen versus Bobby Hart if we had to choose.
Dude, yeah.
And Tim Tebow is terrible. But go lots of tape on Bobby Hart.
Yeah, bro. That was really bad.
Don, what else you didn't like about this game?
That's really it, man. I was really watching it like a preseason game, and I put money on it, so I was on the edge of my seat.
I love that you put money on a preseason game.
I mean, I was like looking at some. I was looking at like sites that tell you like some like predictions or something, and they were all in on the Bills, like -2. And then by the time I bet, the Bills were +1.5. So I was like, let me put $50 on this. I won though. I was scared. I was scared, but that Marquez Stevenson, like that had me out of my seat. Like I jumped up and was like,
It's fast.
No, all right. I want to talk about this. Because it involves Isaiah McKenzie. So Isaiah McKenzie versus Marquez Stevenson, Marquez, right? Marquez. They came out today that says it's not Marquez, it's Marquez Stevenson. I liked him. He looked quick. Watching him return the balls versus Isaiah McKenzie.
Yeah.
It just, I mean, listen, I'm not saying go start him right away. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be that guy. Okay, I'm not going to pull a whole let's go Christian Way kind of thing. But
I yelled Super Bowl after the first.
Marquez Stevenson.
I would be mad.
Marquez Stevenson. Tommy, back me up here.
I said it. I've been saying
he looked quick.
I told you
he looked quick.
Bro, he
efficient,
ran right.
Angry. He literally stepped left and was ahead of him the whole time.
Well,
I knew he was going to catch it
on that one play. Yeah, he just completely smoked him. And just like he was having. I'm like, get rid of Fromm. And then when he threw that and made that catch, I'm like, you totally redeem yourself, Fromm.
He should have had the Duke Williams. That was a hell of a catch, by the way, by Duke. And he just was a little bit outside. But he should have had that.
I'll tell you one thing. Duke may have lost himself a practice squad spot out of that game.
That was a hell of a catch. I don't know what you're talking about. That was a great.
He didn't catch it. He was out of bounds.
Okay, but the ball was Fromm's fault. What are you talking about? It was way outside. His feet should have gotten in bounds. Get the hell out of here. Back on Marquez Stevenson.
So Fromm single-handedly got Duke Williams cut.
No, Duke ain't get. Duke will get practice squad. Duke will get.
Yeah, he'll back to practice squad.
The
question is Stevenson, Marquez Stevenson looked good. He looked good. I'm saying he looked really good. And I know Tommy's been on his bandwagon for since he was born. I get it.
Since he was born. Yes.
All right.
You know what's cool? You know what I was thinking? If it does have to be him or McKenzie, like Breda can do those jet sweeps.
It's not. I think you're all wrong.
They're not looking at it like that.
No. I think McKenzie.
What about for a return? They're going to do
no. Yes, I think McKenzie's going to do punt returns, and I think Marquez is going to do kick returns. They tried the Powell return, and that was terrible. I was screaming, "Get him the hell out of the game!"
That is another one. That is another one that I want to drill into. Is you know what? If I had to choose between Powell or Hart, it would take me a few minutes just to fucking like, oh, geez, which one do I hate the worst? So I would find something like, you guys both suck equally. Powell, I don't like those shoes. You're cut. I don't know. Just like he was terrible too.
So bad. I was screaming, why are you playing this guy? Like, play the rookie. Let him. I think actually too, Marquez on the kick returns, I think he kind of held back. That was slow to me. He's faster than that. I'm telling you right now. I think second game against Chicago, you're going to see a little bit more kick returns.
He got his butterflies out of the way.
Yeah,
and
that's all it was, man.
Now he's ready to go.
Yeah, I think he's ready.
He looked good.
Yeah.
He looked good. I think that's going to be an interesting thing to watch, which we'll talk about at Thursday's show. Is this because it's going to lead into the game on Saturday against the Bears. So I'm excited to see that battle. I think that's a good battle that we all got to watch because now does that make Isaiah McKenzie dispensable? Dom, what do you think?
I'll say this. They love him here. Like they value that. I do believe that they value that. Like in Buffalo, when players really love him, and like I think that the coaching staff loves him. If he gets benched, I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be the guy to interview. Like, yeah, I wanted that job, but do whatever for my team. So we want those guys on our team. He's not getting paid that much either.
Joey Hass Jr. got a question. So does Trubisky start and kick Chicago's ass next week?
Of course.
That's a great fucking argument. I don't know if I want to. I mean, do I want to see Josh Allen maybe one down and they just run it and there we go, boom.
No, I just want our defense to make Justin Fields look like a bum. Even though I want him to be good, I want our defense to make him look like a bum.
Well, guys, we'll talk about that game come Thursday night because that's going to be interesting. That's going to be an interesting topic. That's going to be interesting. But we got to crawl before we walk. Let's get back to this Bills versus the Detroit Kitties game. Dawson Knox, guys, he's 1 for 1 that game. I think Dawson might have a good.
It was good. It was decent.
He did not drop it, so small victories.
That was a hell of a catch, by the way.
Yes,
it was in traffic.
Yes, that stood out. That play stood out because I don't know. I've seen that ball get intercepted plenty of times, and like he got it through that small window.
Through small window, caught it no problem. I that's encouraging to see. By the way, Sweeney played good, but he's hurt.
I know. So he's done. So now we got to keep Hollister, right?
Yes.
I didn't think they. I thought they were going to keep him anyways.
Because that's Josh Allen's boy, right?
Yeah.
From college.
Yep.
Mackenzie plays for Candy. That's right.
He does play for Candy, but that still shows
up the brakes on Knox. Let's see nobody is going full throttle, Patrick Hughes, on Dawson Knox. Nobody said, oh my God, fucking Dawson Knox. Nobody did that. We just said, hey, he caught that one catch. It was good. Small victories. Move on.
I think you're going to see, you're going to see a lot of Knox in the preseason. I think you're going to see more reps as they go.
Oh, we have to, because they might still pull that trigger.
Yeah,
so
then you're going to know.
Right now. They released the cap and say we have 8 right now or something like that. So they'll do something if he's not looking well. So they'll give him all the reps. That's one of the positions that we have that is unsure.
Like the question mark,
other than some old linemen, but
I did like what Sweeney did. I hope he gets better. He almost dropped that one catch. He collected himself. He got that first down. He looked good. I liked Sweeney. I think Sweeney did a good job. He did what he had to do, and it's terrible that he's hurt. Let's just hope he gets better. I want to see more of Sweeney though. I like Dawson Knox, but I'm gonna pump the brakes on it, like Patrick said, and we gotta see what he could do. I'm not saying he's gonna be the next George Kittle or anything. I'm by far saying that he not during preseason. I'm not stupid just because I once said Christian Wade is going to start.
Preseason Warriors.
Preseason Warriors, guys. It was good. It was good. I want to talk about Davis Webb now. Mitch Trubisky, I don't think they really open up the playbook for Mitch. He was very limited. He only threw
twice.
Not many.
Well, they were getting Singletary work when he was in there.
1 for 2.
Yeah, and I guess that because Singletary did so good, that took away from Mitchell Trubisky, excuse me. I think that I think that Singletary definitely made the case that, hey, regardless, if we want to turn this into a running offense, I got you. That's awesome. But now we watch Davis Webb, and they kind of open up the playbook for him because I don't think Breida wasn't really doing much. So because the running back couldn't do much, so they open up the playbook with Davis Webb to kind of zing in there. And guys, he looked good.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like I said earlier, but you can't forget, Trubisky is just as fast too. Like he's a scrambler too. He did a lot of scrambling, so he could have been out there slinging, and he's a threat with his feet too. So they know what they have with him. So they wanted to see Webb and Fromm. They wanted to see both of them. I think it's more they wanted to see the second and third, or the third and fourth QBs.
Well, Davis Webb won it just by game one.
Just by the game one, absolutely.
Just by game one. I'm sorry, Fromm. Yes, congratulations. You set us up for victory, but not congratulations because you sucked the rest of the time.
Yeah, that game plan was. I think that was just. Let's see what the offensive line can do blocking. Let's see what the running backs can do. That was just. I think that was all running. That was it. The game plan. Let's just fucking run the ball, ground and pound. And I think next week they're going to do the total opposite. I think they're going to be a little pass heavy, maybe standard pass, like basic playbook. But I think you're going to see a lot more passing.
I think that,
and I have a feeling Josh Allen, he ain't going to play any preseason. I think he won't play any.
Not one.
I don't
that. I don't want.
I'm going to throw it out there. I'm going to say if Deion Dawkins does not come in the preseason game, he will not play. I'm just telling you.
And now Diggs has a knee injury. I didn't.
Yeah, he had a knee injury, but they came out today because he was off last week as well. So
when I went to the practice, he wasn't there either. So that's why. Or he wasn't.
Were you at the one where he was throwing balls?
No, I was at the first one because the second one was the day of my show.
Yeah.
Yes. So the first one, yeah, he was just standing there.
That's right, Joey Hatch Jr. They gave all the money, the guaranteed money, which doesn't kick in until next year. But I get what you're saying. Yeah,
Listen,
they're not.
I understand that.
I think that you'll see you down. You'll see you down.
Yeah, I think I'll see a couple series, but that's about it. And I don't really want to see him playing any more than that. I don't think there's any reason to. But Tommy, I agree. I think they went out there. I think McDermott went out there and they're like, you know what? I want to see which one of my offensive linemen win that play, like win that block, win whatever they had to win on that specific play for the run game. I think that's what they were working on.
Things you can't see in practice. Right. You can't see guys going 100% because you're like, no, you can't go 100% because they're wearing that color jersey. Now they're playing the opposite color jersey. Now you can just smash their teeth. Or what Dan Campbell said, bite their kneecaps. Well,
but I did not see one kneecap bit, just so you know.
I did not either.
Yeah.
That would
have been a penalty, I think.
They're going to be 0-16 this year. Just saying.
F.A. Obada.
F.A. Obada.
F.A. Obada. I can't even pronounce his name right. I thought
he's from Australia too, mate. F.A. Obada is from Australia, mate.
I think that you're going to see.
How was that a penalty?
There was a. I don't know how that was a penalty either. I thought that was
because he didn't go to the knees. He grabbed the legs. I've seen that a million times. No, but I'm saying he grabbed him by the leg. I mean by the lower, like by his feet almost. I was thinking, what the hell?
It's preseason for the referees too, and they're going to tell him to be a little more. I thought it was a bad call too. I agree. I think it was a horrible call, but I thought he looked good.
He looked better than. I'm going to say it, Boogie. He looked much better than Boogie.
Oh, he's seasoned.
I would agree with you,
though. I mean, he's been in the league a couple seasons, Brian.
But I think
so what does that have to do? What does it have to do on just saying that you're gonna start or you're gonna play a backup or a depth chart? We got to keep Boogie anyways, but now is the option of, well, do we really want to get rid of F.A. Obada because he looked fucking quick?
I think
Harrison Phillips is
tradable.
We might keep a lot of these linemen.
Tradable, a lot of tradable pieces. That's how deep we are, Tabanil. That's smart.
I think that if you have a lot of, they have a lot of really good defensive ends that could play on other teams. Where if Bean can send them off and get a 6th-round pick,
offensive lineman.
Why wouldn't you?
Be a lineman.
But did we not sign him for a year though?
Bring Jason Peters back real quick.
Yeah, anybody.
So if we drop, we got to keep F.A. Then. We're not going to drop him if we send him for a year.
But if we could trade them, we can.
A lot of there's a lot of that.
It's a lot of rules. It's a lot of rules with the London or like the players, international players. You got to figure that out.
By the way, all the hating I did on Harrison Phillips, and he has been playing so in practice, had a hell of a game. I will say that he was, man. If you see the Rousseau sack.
He's the reason why Rousseau got that sack.
Bro, he dogged that. If you watch that replay, man, he bulldozed that guy, bro. So good for him, man. I hope he makes the team. I think he might if he keeps playing like that.
Hold on a minute. That's what I want to ask about, Tommy, because you were like team.
I was.
Harrison Phillips is done. So stop it. All of a sudden he's like,
he looked good.
Harrison to stay one. I'll give wanted him to get picked.
I give credit where credit's due. If you play good, I'm gonna say it. You know, Zach Moss came in. If he played better than Singletary, I'm not gonna be like, bro, Matt Moss sucks. You know, I'm gonna tell you, Moss played better. I'll be real with you. Nathan Peterman looked great in Oakland. That doesn't mean right. So slow down, by the way, on the Davis West.
And AJ McCarron too. All right, AJ McCarron was better than all of them. AJ McCarron was single-handedly one of the best.
Right.
Preseason quarterbacks all time.
Even
slow down. Right.
Hey, well, listen, we'll see him too this year because he's backing up Matt Ryan over the Falcons, and we're playing the Falcons. And I don't think Matt Ryan. I mean, listen, how healthy he looks and everything. I don't know if he's going to make a whole season though. I think is he not older than Tom Brady?
No,
he's not. No.
He looks so much older. Maybe Tom Brady has that much money. Maybe Tom Brady has that much more money than Matt Ryan, where he can look like a complete chiseled model. I don't know what they do. Botox every day. That's what I mean. Looks what they just sell.
Or getting hit like crazy.
I'm pretty sure Brian just said that he likes the way Tom Brady looks.
Yeah, I think he loves Tom Brady.
Right.
He thinks he's beautiful.
Right.
The paying off the referees.
Oh God.
Just saying, Matt Ryan won't make a season, so we have a chance of playing AJ McCarron. That would be interesting.
Shit, we could play Nathan Peter in the playoff if they make the playoffs.
We'll never play Nathan Peter. We'll never.
If they play the playoffs, that'd be so funny. He gets hurt.
No.
Playoffs. Oh God,
that would be the greatest thing ever. Trey White.
Off topic question. What do you think the score of that game is? Somehow the starting quarterback got hurt. Now the Buffalo Bills are playing them in the playoffs. Somehow it happens.
God.
And Nathan Peter interceptions. Let's go around the room. Tap and Neil. What is the score of that game and how many interceptions?
I bet they get 8 interceptions, 4 from our return for touchdowns, with a final score of 72-4.
That's a weird fucking number.
The only reason there's 4 is because they were trying to waste time and they just kicked the ball in the end zone.
Oh man,
Tommy, what do you think about that score? What would that be your prediction?
That sounds about right, bro. 10 interceptions. If they kept them in the whole game, 82-0. I mean, I can't even see him scoring. I can't. He's so bad, bro.
Don Brown, how many pick six do you see if we have to play Nathan Peterman in the playoffs?
I think that Trey Edmonds will have a few pick sixes himself. Matt Milano,
Trey Edmonds with at least 2. Milano with at least 2.
Listen,
that's 4 off the bat.
He's the worst out route thrower of all time. It was the weakest arm. He could not throw it to the sideline.
And we got the number 95 pick, top 100 football players in the NFL. Number 96, Cole Beasley.
96, yeah.
Number 95, Trey White.
Come on,
unbelievable.
Marcus Lattimore got higher than him. Marcus Lattimore is definitely not better than Trey White. That's for sure. How the hell is he higher?
The Saints
Has the full 100 come out yet or not?
No.
They released
Monday will be the top.
This is the only way that you will redeem yourself. Okay, if Josh Allen is top 3, that's it.
He'll be top 3.
He'll be number 1, and Diggs will be number 2.
No, they're gonna screw us.
No, they're
always.
You can't.
I agree with Tommy, but that's what
I know they will, but you just can't.
They already did it once. They did it twice.
The whole NFL is going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? We led Stephon Diggs.
I think Cole Beasley got screwed. I think Cole Beasley's better than fucking 96. I had Cole Beasley at least top 75, somewhere around there. And I had Trey at least top 50. Golly, I mean, come on, man.
There's going to be receivers that had less yards than Beasley last year on the list higher than
That's what I mean. Right. Absolutely. And he's the best slot in the league, like slot receiver.
And did any of those guys meet the playoffs or play with a broken fibula? 0.0. And you're going to give him 95? Get the fuck out of here. Just saying. Whoever makes, can we do some research, Tampanil? Can we do some research? Who makes these little announcements and post them? That signs for saying, hey, let's do it. Because let's go send them a nasty email. I want to do that. I want to send them a nasty email.
Apparently, this one's voted on by the players. I'm not quite sure how 100% accurate that is because
it doesn't sound like it.
Players know that Trey White's good. They don't throw to him.
Exactly. They game plan the other side. Yeah. They game plan the weaknesses. That is what smart offensive coordinators does. That's what they do. That's funny.
The quarterback, I'll tell you one thing. Yeah, the quarterback that is playing us, the quarterback playing the Bills, he knows exactly where Trey White is.
Yes.
He doesn't look that way. He doesn't even look that way.
Yeah.
And maybe once in a while, just like, hey, can you just like throw it out of bounds that direction? Yeah, because they don't want to throw it to him.
Every time Trey gets caught, a ball gets caught on Trey, he's like, it's like, oh wow, I can't believe that receiver caught that. Like it's always like spectacular, like 1%. Right. He's never. Yeah, they know.
You don't know.
They are haters.
Are you okay, Tommy?
Tommy,
Yeah,
right?
it was just weird that the screen went blank. Like, what happened?
We're having
What I missed? Were you guys
Yeah,
saying
so-
Peterman for the Super Bowl? Is
Nah,
that what you guys-
Trey
is that
White
where
was the
it-
only starter, right? Trey White was the only starter
on what?
on defense. On defense, was he the only one that? Or was he the only?
No, they only came out with like I think the top like so far like 60 and up.
Yeah,
right?
no, yeah, they're up to 60. I think they're at 60.
I think they released the first 40. They did do the next 40.
No, I'm saying during the
20.
preseason game, Trey White was the only one on
No.
defense that was a starter.
I didn't see him play at all.
No, he didn't play. He didn't play. Ed Oliver played. He was one of the starters.
You look good too, guys.
Not
Good.
many,
Good.
bro. Yeah, we didn't have many starters to be honest. Isaiah started. Yeah, man, we probably played. I think 80% of our starters sat, bro.
And
maybe
I think
more.
We looked good. Like
maybe more.
For it to be our backups, like I loved it. Like nothing made me think like, oh wow, we're gonna be hurt. We're gonna be hurt. But
yeah, no. Fourth quarter was sloppy, a lot of penalties, but that's players that are probably not.
That's the fourth quarter of a preseason game.
And it's young players who
all live and learn.
They were pressured. It was close towards the end of the game. Like we overcame that though. Like that's the
good for them.
Marquez made that play. Like no matter what players were in the game, like he had the heart to make that play. Yeah.
And this
on a fourth down too.
And this is fourth down. And also after the NFL getting into regular season shape by flagging Buffalo over everything. It's like it was a series where it's like every single series, every single snap was a flag. Like Warren G's
the referees a little wild.
Yeah, like what that flag out of nowhere, whatever. But guys, I want to get into this segment here is who's getting cut? Who's getting cut? Because I got a couple of people that are on, and you can't say Bobby Hart anymore, and you can't say Powell because those are fucking given. Because those are already gone. I'm surprised they lasted this long. So let's go around the room. Tampa Neal, who's getting cut and why?
After that game, I wouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't say just that game. I mean, I've said Duke Williams already, but I think that's his name, the running back. Antonio Williams.
Antonio.
Yeah, he didn't look too good the first game. I mean, I know he got hurt, but he didn't look good.
He did not look good?
No.
All right.
Yeah, I wasn't too.
It wasn't Breida and him were.
I think he looked better than Breida, but we're not like we're gonna cut Breida.
Good.
But all right, Tommy, what do you got?
I'm gonna say Butler because he's hurt. He hasn't been playing. I think because Harrison Phillips played so well. I think Butler probably is on that bubble, man. I think he can probably get cut because he just got back, man. By the time he gets, I mean, these guys, I think Zimmer's going to take that spot, and I think if Phillips keeps playing, well, that's it, man. See you later, Butler.
Bye. Don Brown, who do you think is getting cut, bud?
Tanner Gentry. Tanner Gentry. He's getting cut.
Why? Why is he getting cut?
You just got to name some receiver that you know that if we got some guaranteed people making the team at receiver. Like I feel like we almost know our 5 or 6 or 7
touchdown. So Jesus.
You're just cutting him because he's got a weird name, and B, we're so deep in the wide receiving group.
Yeah, and I think that he might be the first one out of all the names. We got to remember that name. Well, Williams, I think Williams Williams was my first choice.
So that's fair enough. I was gonna say go ahead and Wild Goose, but I'm like, you know what? He's a rookie. He's sent him over the practice squad. But McLeod has been there for quite some time, right?
Wait,
this is what, third year?
No, you're thinking Ray. This is a different McLeod.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa.
No.
Yeah.
He did get that pick 6 or whatever, but they got like turned back. They got NFL referees fucking us again. Got that flag, and he ended up like incomplete. But I wasn't too happy with McLeod, so I think he's gone. Other than that,
Did you guys realize that Kumaro was 6'4"?
Yeah, he's
holy shit. I didn't know. I remember we were talking about who's the tallest receiver. I'm thinking it was Isaiah Hyde. Bro, that guy's 6'4", bro.
He's not being cut.
Josh Allen.
He's not being cut.
Right?
He's not.
No,
listen, he's not.
Yeah,
he's
I don't think
the
so.
team.
Yeah, bro. I didn't know he was that tall, man.
Josh Allen's the one saying that is his favorite receiver, and
that was
one
hilarious.
For
like 1 for a touchdown. Best 100%.
100%.
Touchdown Jesus.
He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. Oh, you mean touchdown Jesus? Yes.
He reminds me of Jeff Samardzija. Remember that guy? The Notre Dame wide receiver. He's a pitcher in the MLB now. Kumaro reminds me of him. Loved in the past tense. Rodgers loved him.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Rodgers
you can't love him anymore.
Sorry, those days were gone.
We'll meet him in the Super Bowl.
Guys, it was good. It was good to have Bills football back. Good, just watching it with my wife, watching this game, making sure the neighbors understood that there was a football game going on, so they wouldn't call the cops on me, because my voice tends to carry. I don't know. I don't see it. I'm kind of a quiet guy. Yeah, right. And it was good. It kind of sucked that we were so off on our predictions last week. It sucked. I mean, whatever.
Would you guys say they were going to score a little more?
We should have known better. We had ridiculous scores.
We should have known that they weren't going to play anybody, I guess.
40 points, 50 points. What were you guys saying? Oh,
I was 45-0. Tampa Neal was 36-12. Tommy was
27 and 9.
27-9. And I'm making fun of you guys going, oh, so you're disrespecting our deep team. Vegas is disrespecting us by having the Lions be a 1.5 favorite.
Vegas knew that we weren't playing anybody.
Oh my God.
Vegas won. Those motherfuckers. Vegas won. Somehow.
Dom won too.
Yes, Dom did win.
Dom won. You didn't get the points though, right? How'd you win?
I bet plus 1.5.
Yeah, so it was at 1.5, right?
But I plus so either So I just needed that field goal. I was straight, or they could have lost by a point. They could have lost by a point. I would have won.
So a point then, because we were down. We won by 1 point.
But I bet 1.5. So they do half points to just win.
How did you win then? If you bet 1.5,
because that means we had 17.5. That means we had 17.5 to 15.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Beer's kicking in. Antics. Guys, this was a lot of fun. McLeod is gone, and Williams. I think Christian Wade will be ready, and Gentry because he's got a weird name.
Christian Wade. He's
way too many wide receivers.
Yeah, we do. I honestly just had to choose. Yeah, he was like he might be the only.
All right, guys, let's go into dementia mode here. Let's just do a crazy thing that happened on Friday that you wish you would have seen, Tampa Neal. The craziest thing you wish you would have seen. Yeah, in the game.
I did not see that touchdown that was returned. That was ended up called back for a or for a flag that you were just talking about. I would have liked to have seen that.
You didn't see that one?
Nope.
That was in the.
That was news to me.
Fourth quarter. See,
Brian, I was a little intoxicated Friday, just so you know.
Listen. My notes start off very quarter one. I'm using commas. My punctuality's on point, and then I'm over here at quarter three. I'm like, what the fuck is Zizabas? Zizabas, Zaveza that ass, and it's all one. I don't even have any spaces. I'm just I'm really. I'll figure it out tomorrow, motherfuckers. So
couldn't figure it out.
All right.
Yeah, I will be honest. I did not see Greg Russo's sack. I had to honestly turn the game on after that. So I was on Twitter watching.
Preseason. You gotta watch.
I will say, Dom,
like the first
I did not think that was
possessions.
his sack. When I first saw it live, I did not think it was his sack. But then they showed a slow motion.
It looked like someone had got to him at a different angle. It looked like the other person that got to him. Was that Phillips?
That was Phillips.
Phillips
and AJ was coming too, by the way.
Yep. AJ on the other side. AJ looked quick too. That's another underdog that
we didn't talk about.
We should talk about.
He did okay.
Because all the spotlight's on Rousseau. Because which is not fair. Hold on, but Tommy, it's kind of not fair to AJ because now a rookie's got these games to perform and be analyzed by. AJ never had that. So I hope AJ, I honestly hope AJ has a fucking breakout year. And we have two nasty motherfuckers on each end. AJ Epinesa and fucking Gregory Rousseau. Sorry, Tommy. Go ahead. What do you got?
No. AJ's gonna. I think AJ's gonna have a breakout year. No, I was gonna say the play I wish would have happened.
Christian Wade is hurt. That's why he didn't play. Joey Hatch Jr.
Was the opening play where we almost had the interception because he would have took it to the house. The linebacker. I don't know who that was. Was that Tyler Makovich? I think it was. Yeah.
Yes. The 44 Mekovich.
Right away. It was Goff's first throw, and my God, bro. I mean, that would have been a hell of a start to the season.
Were you there? Were you live? Were you there live? Did you go?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, oh my God, interception right away. Yeah, going there,
guys. A couple things because that's funny that you say that about Mekovich. I couldn't even say that name either. But how about how deep we are with the linebacker position because that Smith kid. Holy shit, he was everywhere, bro.
Andre Smith.
Yeah. He was tackling guys. I think he got a sack.
He got safety speed. Yeah. He had safety speed, yeah.
I thought DeMar Hamlin looked okay too at times, man. The rookie. I thought he was playing pretty good he made like one bad play, but he was all over the ball, man. That was surprising.
Darrell Williams looked well because he's going to be one that's going to be fighting for position, but he's also
he
a good special team.
Really good too.
Really good. He got a sack.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He's long too, bro. He's a tall player too, man.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at this. So there was this kid. I wish I should have recorded it, made a little clip out of it. But there was this Detroit fan. This is before the whole the Marquez Stevenson catch. He had like his hand like this, like it was over something stupid. I can't remember what it was. And my notes were like, this is probably definitely the fourth quarter because it doesn't make any sense. Some little shit made TV choking himself. This is preseason, bro. Wait until starters play. You'll be doing that every week before you know it'll be called fetish.
Every single week he'll be doing that for his own team.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If you do it enough, it's called a fetish. But no, I think then I would like. Then I put below that like a kid's like 10 years old.
Oh no!
Another FCC violation.
Could have told us that before he made comments, man.
All right, maybe he was a little older, like 12. I don't know. So, anyways, guys, this was a lot of fun. It's good to watch Buffalo Bills back in action. Don Brown, again, brother. Yeah, badass. You're joining the team. You're breaking tables.
Yes, yo, I'm excited.
But you got your life going on.
Season's here.
Get ready because we're gonna spew shit every fucking week, bro. Best podcast in the world.
Football is gonna be on Mondays and Thursdays, so I won't be anywhere but here and watching football.
we need a whole like a breaking tables song. How can we do a rap breaking tables?
It's gonna happen. All right, we got it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I'm going to the studio again soon. I'm opening for Riff Raff August 29th at Rec Room. So anybody watching wants to come, maybe we'll give away tickets before the show.
Yes. We'll keep viewers entertained for that one.
Yeah.
So Dom,
come see me live. Come see me perform the Bills songs live.
That'd be badass, bro. I'd love to see that. I'll be doing the worm and shit.
What are you gonna do? What time are you gonna make up a different time for that Monday night show when we play on Monday Night Football? I guess you'll have to redo
one of the games we're going to be at. So
yeah,
I'll be live on the
No, the
live from tailgating.
talking about no. Obviously, we're just pushing back the next day.
Okay.
Yeah, but the whole reason. So Mondays is why I do a show. Is it was always the day after Bills Sunday. We always play it on Sundays. So obviously we're gonna mix it around. We're just mix and match. You get us for 2 minimum breaking tables, 2 shows minimum a week, sometimes 3. You don't know. We're gonna have some surprise shows.
Might have some breaking news sometimes, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like next week, me and Neil are going to be doing live show from the boat. I'm meeting up with Tampa Neil. I'm going to Tampa end of the month. We're going to hang out. We're going to do a live show, bringing the setup, the whole Rodecaster Pro. Let's get down with the get down. He's got a microphone. I got a microphone. What's up, Tommy? Where can we find you, brother?
Mafia Sports Report on YouTube. Tommy Talks Twitter. Tommy Talks Bills on Twitter. That's it.
Yeah, he's over here bragging about his 1,400.
I'm not bragging.
Followers.
I said thank you to people.
I can't even get like 4. I got 3, and all of them were my family. So,
not true.
Way to pay bots to like your page, Tommy.
Yeah, I should.
I'm just kidding. That's badass, brother. No, he's also an intricate part of breaking tables. Tommy, week in and week out, brother. I love having you on, man. Football's here. Football's here. I can't wait till we dive into the Bills versus Bears Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Josh Allen himself right there.
Nice.
Tampa, Neil. Before we talk about the talk, what's up with the Bills Mafia invasion?
Well, the Coast Guard's already said, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, what about the city?
City is doing what the city does. They're going slow.
Nobody's because this is a big event. It's gonna be a big event.
It's a big event.
How long does it typically take to get some sort of notification about the Bills Mafia invasion?
Well, the lady that helped me fill it out, who has done these before with the same, people, said that she doesn't even get a response that's been looked at for at least a little more than a week. So I just submitted all that stuff last week. Coast Guard got back to me in 2 days. The city.
Hold on, bud.
Not yet. A little slow.
No, not yet.
I got go ahead, Tampa Neil. I got a caller on here just waiting for you to finish up about telling me about your city thing. So you're waiting on the city.
Oh, they are. Yeah, they're slow.
Right.
That's it. Working on it.
You're calling breaking tables. Who's this?
This is Ed from Kendall, the famous chickling tosser down here in Kendall, man. I had to call you back after the preseason game.
What?
Yeah, you there? You there?
Yeah, buddy.
Call you, man. I love the show. The first week went by. It was exciting just to see the guys out there from the first man to the last, even with Josh fucking around on the sideline. It was just very refreshing. And then, whatever. We won the game on the kicker, making the field goal, which is great too, man. I had to call, man, and give you guys my 2 cents.
Appreciate it, brother. Are you going to be down to the game? You're going to be the game, right? Obviously the Bills Miami game. Are you on the elbow room with us?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing. I'm definitely doing all 3 of the Bills Muta Triangle coming up. So definitely you'll see me in Jacksonville, Tampa, and Miami. Bills Muta Triangle is something that was circled on the calendar from the year before, ready to get busy. I'm excited.
What do you call it? The Bills Bermuda
Triangle.
I like that.
Bills Muta Triangle.
The
Bills Muta
like that.
That is so cool.
The Bills Muta Triangle.
That's gonna catch on, brother.
I know. I like that a lot.
By the way, I want to say what's up to Tommy, what's up to Brown, what's up to Tampa.
What's good?
What's up, buddy?
Let me stop being rude.
Go Bills, brother.
Make sure you're blasting that Bills anthem.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I had to call it before you guys get off because I'm tossing chicken wings and everything for the community down here. But I just had to get in and let you guys know that it was just very refreshing to see our beloved Buffalo Bills on the field. I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited.
Yes, sir.
Everybody's running. And I just see a team that's just been built from all from the South we went to. So I'm very excited. I'm excited for the cuts to see who's going to make the team and everything. So it's just very exciting right now to be a Buffalo Bills fan.
Awesome,
Absolutely,
brother.
man.
Well,
So that's it. I'll let you guys get back to the discussion on our beloved Bills, and I'll keep listening, and I'll give you guys another buzz when the next preseason game is over. All righty. And
Sounds
Brian,
good,
I
man.
might see you. I don't know which location you're going to be in. If you're going to be in Fort Lauderdale or Wynwood for the opening game versus Steelers.
No, I'm going to be up at Brendan's with South Florida Bills backers at Brendan's game
okay,
one.
You're going to be up there in the Bay Area. You're going to be in the Bay Area.
No, Pompano Beach, bro.
Okay, you're going to be on our side, on the upside. Okay, no problem.
Rarely ever make it down south. And because John Holler, the Wynwood bar it's like an hour away, bro. It's an hour drive with traffic down here in South Florida. You know how South Florida is.
Yeah.
But because they opened up the one in Fort Lauderdale, the Fort Lauderdale one is 30 minutes away from me with traffic, and it's a lot closer to where I live. But
I'm going to do both. I'm coming from Kendall, which is I'm on 88, so no matter what, everything is going to be an hour.
Palmetto.
So I don't mind going for Lauderdale. I don't mind going to Wynwood. It doesn't matter.
Week one, I'll be at Brendan's Sports Bar with South Florida Bills backer. Come out there the first week.
Okay, then I might as well. Okay, Brendan's it is.
It's only this far on a map. It's only this far on a map.
That's fine with me because the following week we're all going to be together at Joe Robbie Stadium anyway to get get beat up. Got to roast the fish. Got to fry the fish, baby.
Oh, I cannot wait for
Hell
that.
yeah, man.
Can't
wait for it.
Soon, all right?
Later, brother.
All right,
later.
You guys, all right?
Go Bills.
Have a good night, man.
Go Bills.
Later, buddy. Thanks for calling in, my man.
That's a good call.
Hey, so everybody who is on right now watching this show, I want you, especially if you're on Facebook, I want you to go to YouTube right now and follow us on YouTube. Click on us, follow us, like us, share us. Right, Brian?
That's right. We need like 1,341 guys to catch up to Tommy because Tommy's over here on his fans only page. Like, I don't know what he's doing. Like, he's showing titty pics or something. Like, here's my left, picture my right. I don't know. You don't do it like that.
You put titty pictures in the back? Is that what we got to do?
I got lucky.
He buys bots. I'm telling you, he's buying. I'm joking.
I got lucky.
But yes, thank you guys for watching, and make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. Where else are we, Tampa Neil? Go on.
Oh, I mean, you watch us. A lot of us are watching us
killing
right here on Facebook. We're on Spotify. Follow us on Twitter. Follow our Instagram. We always have some entertaining things. I found a few entertaining things this week to put up there. So follow us. The more you follow us, the more we know you like us.
I love it.
And tell your friends.
I love it. Tell everybody. Tell your Mima.
Tell your Mima. She'll love us. Mima's love
tables. Bringing tables. Oh. Bringing tables in the house. My name is Brian.
Bringing tables.
Breaking tables. Guys, this was awesome. Appreciate all y'all. I cannot wait to talk to your faces on Thursday.